Y'all with the hook at the end.
Hey, don't hate on the hook.
Hey, bro, you know how that was. You know, hey, when we had TJ when this came out?
No, it was Albert Hill.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Albert Hill.
Albert Hill will be loyal. Albert Hill will be true.
Shout out to
the lessons you have taught us and everything.
Yeah, he had the meal when he was going to the school.
What is going on? Is that an elementary school?
Oh, big shout out to TJ High School getting to the regionals. They lost to Petersburg. I think they did, didn't they? Lost on Riker or Petersburg.
Oh, you good now.
But, I mean, consider big shout out to Big Kendrick Warren coaching the squad up, taking it back to the glory days.
Yeah, Corey gave Petersburg props early in the show.
I gave him a little something.
Yeah,
See, when all the talent goes to one school, you know, you ain't got no choice but to be a powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean, you can live with
Prince George.
You can live with Sussex and go to Petersburg.
I know.
Hater.
Hey man, like I said, you just cut me off when I was singing my Albert Hill middle school song.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, there's a middle school song in their over 40.
Oh, see, there you go.
That's right. You know, I'm gonna call you out, son. I mean, really?
Hey, you heard me singing it though.
30 years ago.
You heard me singing it, right?
Really?
You heard me singing
some
it.
Good times.
And then I was told by Jay Grizzly that you need to cut off his mic.
You know what? You never put it on me.
I'm just
Speaking
saying.
of Albert Hill, we used to get a whole bunch of hall passes back there, didn't it?
Yes, sir. Hall passes. You know what a hall pass is, Ruben?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just had one like 3 weeks ago.
That's 3 weeks ago.
You got a perpetual hall pass.
Yeah, bruh. I tell you what, once you get that clink, that hall pass becomes important.
To set it up for everybody, there's a movie that came out last year. Jason Sudeikis.
It is funny.
And Owen Wilson, called Hall Pass. Just to let y'all know, it's a bunch of middle-aged married men whose wives give them a hall pass and allow them to be single for a certain amount of time.
A week, yeah.
But they were single too.
The wives were single, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lesson learned at the end of that.
But we're not gonna tell the whole movie, so
yeah, go check it out.
Go
Netflix.
check it out, definitely.
Hey fellas, listen. We got a hit on the Facebook page from Matt. Matt has been listening to us quite a bit over the month, and he has actually called in. Just wanted to go ahead and read one of his comments. He mentioned that Peja actually was a big that won. Peja Stojakovic was a big that won the three-point contest, which is true. Peja did win. I think he won 2 or 3 times. He's 6'10". We were talking about the big guys. He's correcting me on the amount of points that Kobe scored. It was actually 81. I think I said 82. He's actually right. He scored 81. He's actually saying it was the Knicks. It wasn't the Knicks, though, man.
No, it wasn't on the Knicks.
He scored 81 against Toronto.
I can get 81 on Toronto.
That he said it's a trip. He watched 2.5 hours of NASCAR the other night. Never watched a single minute before. He got hooked on it, kind of like with golf and now and again with Tiger. Just wanted to see if Dale Jr. could pull off a win, since neither of them had actually won. So, Matt, thank you for listening to us. If you're still there listening, the line is now open. I know you tried to call. K-Dub had that line tied up. If you want to call in, feel free to call in now. The Big Root's going to give you the phone number. Big Root
is 804-726-3430. Now, once again, it is 804-726-3430. And, you know, I think Carlton has a question for us.
So,
Carlton has a question. He wants to know, what do we what?
Yeah, what do you think? Uh-oh, we got a call already?
Go ahead.
Let me ask you. Let me go and get the question out there right quick. Like we were saying, you know, we had a hall pass, a movie called a hall pass. So, under what circumstance, if any, would you give your significant other permission to cheat? If they cheated and told you, then what do you do with that information? I mean, really? Really? You gonna give somebody permission to cheat?
Wow.
I was taking a call, so run that by me one more time.
Well, hold on. One more time on the question, and then we're going to call our caller in, because we got a caller who like to talk to us real quick. But Carlton Banks, what was the question again?
Under what circumstances, if any, would you give your significant other permission to cheat?
804-726-3430. If you can't hit us on the line, keep trying. Hit us on the Facebook. We're watching. Caller, name, where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, caller?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you that well. It's Matt.
What's going on?
You didn't have to put it out for me. Got a program in the phone.
Say what?
I said
said it's Matt. He said the number. Matt, call in and put it out. I said, I got the number programmed in the phone.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay.
What's going on there, man?
Well, not much. Yeah, no, I was listening earlier with the stuff and like about the Rising Stars and whatnot. But you know, in the Rising Stars game, Blake Griffin only played like 10 minutes. So that's part of the reason why Shaq's team got crushed up the way they did.
Yeah, I noticed that. And Lynn was pretty. I don't want to say terrible, but you know, Lynn won all that.
Yeah, but Lynn only played like 8 minutes in that one too. So I mean, you know, Steve Kerr was giving them all rest. But Kerr should stick to the 3-point. He knows got to win a 3-point contest. But yeah, the NASCAR thing, y'all were talking about that.
Right.
Man, I don't know. I put it on for a minute and just couldn't turn it off.
I tell you, man. Once you get in that NASCAR,
I bought a camouflage trucker cap.
Were you wearing it while you were watching it?
What happened?
Were you wearing the hat while you were watching it, or you did that after you watched it?
No, I woke up the next morning and it was just like something came over me. You know what I mean? Like I went out. I was just like prematurely judging everybody that I looked at, and it was horrible morning.
Well, Carl, let me ask you a question. We're just to give you the up-to-date topic. Have you ever had a hall pass?
I had a hall pass?
Yeah. You got a significant other that gives you a hall pass?
From a girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
No, never got a hall pass.
Never got a hall pass?
Never been that lucky, huh?
I would have done a lot to get one.
You can earn a hall pass.
So, if you would have got a hall pass, Matt,
Yeah.
what would you do with it?
What would I do? I don't know, man. It depends on the time and the situation.
10 years ago.
You know what I mean? Like, who was around, who wasn't? You know what I mean? Who I was interested in.
Right.
But, you know, it depends. I can't tell you now. I'm actually single right now, so.
Yeah,
I got a permanent hall pass.
Let me tell y'all what Grizzly gonna do with this hall pass. First off, y'all know how Grizzly keep it grimy.
Right.
You know how you get your ticket stamped? You know, you get to plug it in with a puncher hole or whatever. Yeah. Let my significant other give me a hall pass. I'm gonna come back with stamps on that joint, like clickle, 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 clickle. Yes, sir.
You be looking like one of them punch cards from Subway or something.
Yeah. Punch card.
There you go.
Marcus J.
Matt, can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, it's Marcus, man. Thanks for calling, man. I know that you have been trying to get through earlier. Wanted to make sure that you got in. You know, we appreciate the support. We appreciate you listening to us when you get an opportunity. Anytime I got another Knicks fan that's showing some love.
Oh, you're a Knicks fan too?
Support from these clowns in the studio right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Knicks in the house.
But yeah, King Dub will shut the hell up.
Yeah, right.
Good stuff. Yo, Matt, thanks for calling in, Matt. Thanks for listening, man. Tell somebody. Let everybody know that you can catch a set on Tuesday, 7 to 9. I appreciate the calling, brother.
No doubt. Real quick, Marcus, if you need commissary money, hit me up.
You need that fee.
Yeah, buddy. That
hey, fellas.
Later, fellas.
You know what's funny about that? That's my man Matt. He been listening the whole show because he going to reference that Big Rule, or was it Carlton, that said that earlier. So that's what's up. Thank you for your support, Matt.
Hey, I tell you, man, NASCAR is nice. Once you get into it.
Yo, let me tell you about the NASCAR joint, right? Like, I'm flipping through the channels. We're going to get back on the hall pass real quick. I'm flipping through the channels, and I see the fire and everything. And I'm like, yo, all right, I'm thinking there's 40 laps. I can see who's going to win the race. I doze off. I wake up at 12:30. The joint's still on. It's still on. It's a wrap. It was a wrap for me. I guess they got a prime time slot and everything, but hall pass.
Hey, man, if you saw it, you know what? I have to say, the four of us, 3 out of the 4, clean. We locked up for life.
For life.
Now,
NWO style.
Yeah, for real. Now, for real, we get a hall pass. We ain't got no women around us. Bunch of men. And all we do is do what? We watch the game. Eat some wings. That's the closest I get to a hall pass. I can't really say.
I daydream about hall passes.
Yeah, for real. I mean, but you know, I posed the questions out there to the Facebook fans. Man, they were like, under no circumstances would he be allowed to cheat. He takes a chance. That's on him. If he told me that he cheated, then I have two choices. I can either stay or go. I mean, you know, that most of the women were like, "Well, I'm not gonna do it."
You know, women are gonna have a very different approach to that. Unlike the movie where the women was like, you know, we can still go for ours too, but. Speaking of the hall pass, didn't it look like Evelyn was about to give out a hall pass last night in basketball?
That's what it was. That's what prompted the question. That's what prompted it. I mean, because it looked like she was about to give him that hall pass. And the thing about it, you know,
big ups to all ladies who give out hall passes.
It's like, did he deserve it? I mean, why would she do that? I mean, do you think it's going to change the marriage? It's like that one episode of The Game where Shorty was about to have a threesome.
Right.
And then she changed her mind.
She would have had to been sadly disappointed.
I mean, she blindfolded the dude and then changed her mind.
Oh, hold on for a second. Stop. Stop this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big Rube is overwhelmed right now because I can't believe we went from Basketball Wives to The Game. I'm like,
but then talk about the Redskins.
And it's not even about that, man. First of all, Basketball Wives is. I'm on record as saying Basketball Wives has to be the most horrible. What they call reality show on television.
It is.
Because half the girls ain't married to no basketball players. They're exes.
But once you figure that out, then you can accept it for what it really is.
Right.
Like a bunch of.
And then, are we talking about The Game 4 years ago? Or are we talking about this garbage that BET just regurgitated?
It's not the same game,
it's the game. The same character.
No, but this stuff that came out like 2 years ago is horrible. They tried to be all drama. It's horrible.
Hey, well, it's BET, man. See, you got too many high expectations.
I don't know that we should throw BET under the bus for this because you just mentioned BET. I don't think Basketball Wives comes on that network, so let's not do that to them.
But The Game does.
They got other reasons for being whack. BET does, but not Basketball Wives. We can't put that on them.
No, The Game's on BET though, and that joint's horrible.
I haven't seen it since it went over. I mean, I've seen it here and there on BET, but I mean, it was horrible on UPN to me as far as, you know, as a network sitcom. But I mean, I don't watch those shows expecting Emmy award winning talent. You know, it is what it is.